Hello, my name is Tifsy, and I am a rabbit. I have a little hat, a red sweater, big eyes, and large red ears. My teeth are very sharp. My favorite thing is carrots. But I can't find any carrots anymore. This is my best friend, Garry. He has colorful feathers, and Gary's always listening to music and daydreaming. I tell Garry all about carrots. Garry swears that he once saw gigantic carrots that could sing. In the cave where I live, I read a little and warmed myself by my fire. And for a long time, I truly imagined those gigantic singing carrots. I wondered if I could eat them. Would that be cruel? One of my favorite activities is climbing onto George the bear's back and holding a fish on a fishing rod right in front of his nose. While George tries to catch the fish, he carries me far away. He's quite fast too. When George runs, everyone scatters. But I have fun. When I climbed down from George's back, a fun idea came to my mind. I wondered what angels would look like if they were made of cotton candy. I imagined an angel covered from head to toe in pink cotton candy, still with small wings. Then, shortly after walking a bit more, I came across a balloon rabbit just floating in the air on top of a hill. If this rabbit didn't belong to anyone, it could be mine now. I named him Jack. Later on, while walking across the blue hills, I saw a gigantic fish poking its head out of a little pond. The fish was wearing a tiny fedora hat. That's how beautiful this magical world was. When I reached the cactus-filled wastelands, I came across Ray, a furry flying horse. Ray wanted to carry me through the sky on his back, and I knew I would ask for his help whenever I needed it. Chasing after the gigantic carrots, I traveled for a while on my skateboard. Time slipped by like that. I watched the greenery and the animals around me. With the flying cape I got from a goofy ghost, I soared over the giant valley. When the giant saw me flying, he looked absolutely mesmerized. After getting very tired from flying, I decided to have a picnic on a hill and fill my stomach. I ate some olives, some cheese, and a little bit of cake. My friend, Mumble the rabbit, joined me. Mumble was very shy, and his cheeks were bright red. I told Mumble all about the gigantic carrots. Since walking through the valley of pink cloud trees would take a very long time, I whistled to call Ray, and we flew over the valley together. We played a game where we tried to imagine what other shapes the pink cloud trees looked like, and we giggled. Ray was very talkative. Under the bright rainbow, my toys suddenly came to life, so I read them a poem about my favorite vegetables. Somewhere between two trees, in front of a mountain view, I came across a creature whose head was on fire. It turned out that its hair was made of flames, and this was actually a good thing. The more its hair burned, the stronger it became. That was surprising. When I reached the sea, I was walking along the cliff by the shore when suddenly a whale wearing a hat rose out of the water and greeted me. I was so happy. It was incredibly majestic. I was crossing the sea by ship when suddenly the long arms of a gigantic octopus creature wrapped around me from every side. I drew my wooden sword and fought like a pirate. Then, to cross the dry desert that stretched across the island I had reached, I walked for an entire day. Was all of this really worth enduring? I even went so far from home that I came across a polar bear somewhere near the poles. Together, we made a hole in the ice we were standing on and started catching fish. That was fun too, though catching the fish wasn't easy. Later on, I even found the purple castle where all the strange creatures were having fun together. It was the weirdest party I'd ever joined, because you could meet every kind of magical being there. When I finally found the gigantic carrots, I realized I couldn't eat them. They were very much alive and they were afraid of me. Besides, the father and son were singing a beautiful song together. They gave me lots of ordinary carrots so that I wouldn't eat them. Maybe I didn't get exactly what I wanted, but I ended up with plenty of carrots. So I went back to my cave and had a feast. I was happy.